sole purpose of
Greetings, seniors. I've got an important message for you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Land Production. Resources exhausted in the recent attacks have been replenished to the tune of 29 citizens and 38 seniors. Be sure to make them feel welcome here in the happiest and optimum of them all. For the greater good. Greetings, seniors. I've got an important message for you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Land Production. Wasting time swapping items with yourselves? Well, there's no danger, Panopticon is happy to supply you with whatever your heart desires. Submit a materials requisition form and quadruplicate today. We're always happy to listen to your requests. For the greater good. Seniors. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Social contribution is the only solution. Try repeating this slogan until you learn it for the greater good.
Cessation of... Contribute. Please continue to serve the Panopticon.
Greetings, sinners.
So, my little Elfie, have you grown a...
You what?
You won't mind if I tell your new friend about the first op we did together.
You shut... What? If you've got nothing, seriously, scram!
You give the kid a...
Oh,
All right.
Enemy forces detected. Hostile abductor detected. Liquidate targets within our time frame.
leave it to me!
Enemy engaged.
Now the fun begins!
Brace yourselves.
How about that, huh?
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
How about
Prepare
that,
to engage.
Thanks.
Take this.
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required.
so sleepy.
All right. All right. Let's do this. Going in.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Yes.
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution. Enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks.
Thank you.
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%.
Thanks.
Prepare for final assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor destroyed.
Take this. Take this.
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Fire detected in enemy abductor. Comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Cleanup duty. Cleanup duty.
Enemy abductor immobilized.
Long sleep.
Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Yeah.
This.
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Fire detected in enemy abductor. Ammunition depleted. Locate ammo boxes. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Take this. Let's do this. I'm not done yet.
Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries.
He gets after me. I'm not done yet.
Much appreciated.
Going in.
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Fire element effect accumulation at enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Fire detected in enemy abductor. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor destroyed. Neutralize all remaining abductors. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Take this!
Going on cleanup duty.
Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
That certainly went well. Count on you.
Broke your word.
Enemy abductor destroyed.
Take this!
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required.
I'm not done yet. It's after me! Take this!
This one's asking for it.
Take this!
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
Appreciate it.
Hold still.
Condition, green. Resuming combat.
How about that, huh?
Going on cleanup duty.
Oh!
This one's asking for it.
This should pick you up.
Obligation acknowledged.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Dummy. Going on. I'm in trouble here. Dummy.
It's after me!
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%.
Hey, thanks. Going on to cleanup duty. All the way down.
It's after me!
This one's asking for it.
Cleanup duty. Cleanup duty.
Let's do this!
Fire element effect accumulation at 40%.
This one.
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Fire detected in enemy abductor.
Nice.
Oh!
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Going on cleanup duty.
Fire element effect accumulation at 40%.
All the way down.
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%.
I'm in trouble here.
It's after me!
You alright?
Thanks.
Going on cleanup duty.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Going on cleanup duty.
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks.
Going on cleanup duty.
This one's asking for it.
Fire element effect accumulation at 40%.
Going on cleanup duty. Going on cleanup duty.
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%.
Now it's personal.
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Take this!
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%.
Going on cleanup duty. Cleanup duty.
It's after me!
Revival
thanks, Seal.
successful. Please return to your duties.
It's after me!
Going on cleanup
Do
duty.
this!
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%.
Cleanup duty.
Going in!
This one's asking for it. Now it's personal. Yeah, yeah, shit. Now it's personal.
My
Revival
thanks, Seal.
successful. Please return to your duties.
It's after me! Take this!
Cleanup duty.
Let's do this!
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor in pursuit.
Personal.
Proceed with caution.
This one's asking for it.
Enemy abductor immobilized.
Wrong sleep.
Advise immediate full
Cleanup
frontal
duty.
assault.
Going on cleanup duty.
Going in!
Personal.
Nothing to it.
Operation successful.
Just like that.
Filing OPS post-engagement report.
Too much of you.
Consider me impressed.
The sweet taste of victory. So,
Donate resources.
everyone okay? Good to hear, Sinner.
Why?
Yep, you... But I can still see you.
But Dad, I was just a bit tired. That's all.
I'm fine. Could have done without Elfrida.
Huh?
There goes a... You should have seen how nerved with a stubborn little soap. I'm sure he's happy she can look... Anyway.
Contribution, incoming message, operations offering enhanced contribute. Sinners are as such. Sinners understanding the risks are encouraged. Message end. Message received from subject requests. An exit permit is contribution. Please continue to serve the Panopticon.
Sorry about my...
Please, I'm so sorry.
Oh, hello there. Well,
Please,
she managed to get herself lost wandering around.
I wasn't lost. I wasn't, honestly.
Look, whatever happened, I was worried she'd never managed to stand on her own 2 feet. Always following me around like she did. Ow!
Hey, why don't we talk about this? The main thing. Thank you so much. Hey, what's the special occasion? Someone forget to send me an invite? Hello, Elfrida.
Elfrida.
You know
63 victories in a row. Ow!
that's for judging a book, but pleased to meet you. I'm so sorry for... don't worry about... So you and Elfrida are friends? If you and your... Anyway.
So that was...
Oh, I...
Good, you're here. Well, as I'm sure you know. Now, older, in other words, that sector contains, well, it occurred to me that perhaps someone had done something. What I'm saying is that we might be able to uncover...
Yes, we...
Okay, that should get you where you need to go. Just make sure you keep...
Come, we... I believe... There are no Or perhaps we are not... Oh no. Have... 2,000... Of course! My father may have been registered under... Yes, we must...
Ah, so you found some... That was some good thinking. I'm sorry. Anyway. Here we go. Well, the records of this person they're calling... And here's the really interesting... It seems this... And there's another thing. More than half... I mean, that's pretty unusual. Remigi... There's no record of him having lost... Having said that... Kasumi's... She's registered as a... She's a code... Unfortunately. You're going to have to work on that. Well, those three were... I'd imagine that this... It's just... You know...
The citizen...
Well, I suppose they worked very closely together. I'm sure they must have been very fond of one another. What a complete...
Fine. So let's join together.
We are under attack by Lemurian forces. You're coming with the good news that the operation has been... We're headed for the death...
Cessation of permit granted. Time and
Greetings, sinners. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Yes to donation, no to temptations. Try repeating the slogan until you've learned it by heart. For the greater good.
Abductor. Liquidate targets within Allied time frame. Hostile forces detected.
Commencing mission.
Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 80%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Electro element effect accumulation at 40%. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Ice element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized.
Steady on.
Advise immediate full frontal assault. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor structural
Nothing to
integrity at 50%. Enemy abductor in pursuit.
Steady on.
Proceed with caution. Electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Outscan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries. Ice element effect accumulation. Comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assist enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Let's do this.
Fire element effect accumulation at 40%.
Stay with me.
Repairs completed. Returning to action. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%. Ice element effect accumulation at 80%. Revival successful. Please return to your duties. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor destroyed. Neutralize all remaining abductors.
Hold still.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Ammunition depleted. Locate ammo boxes.
Steady on. Steady on. Nothing to it.
Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution.
Steady on.
Electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor destroyed. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor.
Take this. Steady on. Sure. Let's do this.
Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 80%.
Sure.
Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Ice element effect accumulation at 40%. Elect explode enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
Steady on.
Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Freezing detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor destroyed. Neutralize all remaining abductors.
So, let's do this.
Here goes.
So,
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
this should pick you up.
Explosion detected in enemy abductor.
Here we go. What the?
Electro element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Will electro element effect accumulation at 80%. Electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Ice element effect accumulation at 40%.
Take this.
Ice element effect accumulation at 80%.
Here we go.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor.
Steady on.
Electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Operation successful. Filing OPS post-engagement report.
The sweet taste of victory.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Greetings, seniors. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Yes, you can. The future of the Panopticon is in your hands. Try repeating the slogan until you've learned it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, seniors. I've got an important message for you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Plant Production. Resources exhausted in the recent attack have been replenished to the tune of 29 citizens and 38 sinners. Be sure to make them feel welcome here in the happiest panopticon of them all. For the greater good. Greetings, seniors. I've got an important message for you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Plant Production. wasting time swapping items with your pals? Well, there's no need your Panopticon is happy to supply you with whatever your heart desires. Submit a materials requisition form in quadriplicate today. We're always happy to listen to your requests. For the greater good. Greetings, singers. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Community. Social contribution is the only solution. Try repeating the slogan until you learn it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, singers. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Community. A sacrifice a day keeps disaster at bay. Try repeating the slogan until you learn it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, singers. I've got an important message for you from the Joy and Prosperity Committee of the Directorate of Planned Production. Love is counterproductive and a waste of valuable common resources. Sinners are strictly prohibited from engaging in it. Anyone unwise enough to contravene this directive will be severely reprimanded. You wouldn't do anything to hurt your Panopticon, would you? For the greater good. Greetings, singers. Your pals at the Joy and Prosperity Committee have a special message just for you. It's healthy as it's weak, so we strongly suggest you refrain from visiting the warren after all. Why eat worthless junk food when you can enjoy nutritious food and the comfort of your own self? For the greater good. Greetings, singers. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Seeing something icky? Raise the alarm, and we'll be there in a jiffy. Try repeating the slogan until you learn it by heart. For the greater good.
Contribution.
slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. A sacrifice a day keeps disaster at bay. Try repeating this slogan until you've learned it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Joy and Prosperity Committee of the Directorate of Planned Production. Love is counterproductive and a waste of valuable common resources. Sinners are strictly prohibited from engaging in it. Anyone unwise enough to contravene this directive will be severely reprimanded. You wouldn't do anything to hurt your panopticon, would you? For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. Your pals at the Joy and Prosperity Committee have a special message just for you. It's Healthy Habits Week, so we strongly suggest you refrain from visiting the warren after all. Why eat worthless junk food when you can enjoy nutritious foods and the comfort of your own style? For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Seeing something icky? Raise the alarm, and we'll be there in a jiffy. Try repeating the slogan until you've learned it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Silence is compliance. Only a swine doesn't report a crime. Try repeating the slogan until you've learned it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Joy and Prosperity Committee of the Directorate of Planned Production. Yesterday, not fewer than 38 imbecilic individuals proved they were in dire need of re-education. Make sure this doesn't happen to you, or your old pal Percy will be very inconvenient. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. This is Imperial Ultra High-Spec Multi-Purpose Administrative Assistant, Percy Kafka. On the 10th of this month, we'll be holding an exciting new workshop called Retribution and Youth Challenges and Rewards. And you've all been given the day off from voluntary contribution operations to attend. We're off. Let's be nice and ready the next time retribution comes. For the greater good.
Abductor detected. Orders are to terminate with extreme prejudice. Liquidate targets within Alec time frame.
Commencing mission.
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Ice element effect accumulation at A. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%.
Nothing to it.
Caution. Enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks. Will enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
This.
Electro element effect. Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Freezing detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Take this.
Enemy abductor destroyed.
Take
Neutralize all remaining abductors. Enemy abductor's caution. Enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor destroyed. Hostile forces detected. Prepare to engage. Allied enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Ice element effect. Freezing detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution. Enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks. Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Fire detected in enemy abductor. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Ice element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor destroyed. Neutralize all remaining abductors. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Nothing to it.
Allied forces engaging enemy.
Nothing to it.
Support required. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Steady on.
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Operation successful. Filing OPS post-engagement report.
Nothing beats a solid team.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Greetings, seniors. This is Imperial Ultra High-Spec Multi-Purpose Administrative Assistant, Percy Kafka. Have you noticed the cell gardens becoming a highly illicit activity of late? If you see anything untoward going on, be a pal and let us know. We wouldn't hide anything.
Citizen presence in abductor pod detected. Citizens are to be reclaimed and delivered to resource reclamation units. Hostile forces detected.
In our way.
Prepare to engage. Comrade engage. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Freezing detected in enemy abductor. Advise enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks. Enemy citizen liberated. Deliver to resource reclamation unit. Allied forces are currently engaging in citizen extraction. Enemy abductor destroyed. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Operation successful.
Come on,
Filing
let's head back.
OPS post-engagement report.
I can feel my sentence shrinking.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Hello, this is Embrace Newman. I'm a student there right now. I was just wondering, to make the fair today, does that bar me from any of potentially doing any study abroad things, etc.?
Clearance level 7 contributed more to the greater good last month than anybody else. In light of this wonderful achievement, 1,000 years have been added to the sentence so that you may continue to serve the Panopticon so wonderfully. For the greater good.
Okay, and how would I go about that? Undergraduate. Alright, thank you so much, sir.
Dedicated fingernail division. This week's regulation fingernail length range is 300.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Enemy forces detected. Abductor detected. Liquidate targets within Allied time frame.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Hostile forces detected. Prepare to engage. Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries.
It's over.
Revival successful. Please return to your duties.
Take this. Take this.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Electro element effect accumulation at 40%. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Electro element effect accumulation at 80%. Electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Take this!
Electro element effect accumulation at 40%.
Take this! What?
Enemy abductor destroyed. Neutralize all critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Critical damage sustained. Functionality restored. Resuming operation.
Can't keep me down so easily.
Redeployment complete. Please return to your duties. Willow element effect accumulation. Willow element effect accumulation at 80. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Willow element effect accumulation at 40%. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
Back to the battlefront.
Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
Take this!
Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
Take this!
Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
Back to the battlefront.
Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required. 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 Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistant functionality restored. Resuming operation. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%.
Yeah! Let's do this!
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault.
Let's do this!
Caution. Enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks.
Power. I owe you one. So, this is it.
Revival successful. Please return to your duties. Willow element effect accumulation at 80%. Electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Well, this will do. This.
Operation successful. Filing OPS post-engagement report.
I can feel my sentence shrinking.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points. Contribution.
Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Joy and Prosperity Committee of the Directorate of Plan Production. Are you feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today? I hope so, because failure to get adequate rest is a drain on your Panopticon's valuable resources. And nobody wants to be an underperforming, counterproductive louse now, do they? Don't let your help press you down. Greetings, sinners. It's time for an important message from your friends at the Sartorial Responsibility Board. Sinners have recently been seen sporting non-regulation haircuts that contravene the official dual-purpose contra-moratorium. Feel free to let us know about any fellow sinner you suspect of being guilty of taking liberties with their hairstyle. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Joy and Prosperity Committee of the Directorate of Plan Production. Sinner Bradley, code clearance level 7, contributed more to the greater good last month than anybody else. In light of this wonderful achievement, 1,000 years have been added to the sentence so that he may continue to serve the Panopticon so wonderfully. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Optimal Physique Institute's dedicated fingernail division. This week's regulation fingernail length range is 3 millimeters to 5 millimeters. Fingernails of irregular lengths are unhygienic, and thus risk affecting the value of all Panopticon resources. We wouldn't want that, would we? So be good boys and girls, and make sure your fingernails comply with the regulation length. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Yes, you can. The future of the Panopticon is in your hands. Try repeating the slogan until you've learned it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Plan Production. Resources exhausted in the recent attack have been replenished to the tune of 29 citizens and 38 sinners. Be sure to make them feel welcome here in the happiest panopticon of them all. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Clan Production. Wasting time swapping items with your pals? Well, there's no need. Your Panopticon is happy to supply you with whatever your heart desires. Submit a materials requisition form and swap requisites today. We're always happy to listen to your requests. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Social contribution is the only solution. Try repeating the slogan until you learn it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. A sacrifice a day keeps disaster at bay. Try repeating the slogan until you learn it by heart. For the greater good. Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Joy and Prosperity Committee of the Directorate of Clan Production. Love is counterproductive and a waste of valuable time and resources. Sinners are strictly prohibited from engaging in it. Anyone unwise enough to contravene this directive will be severely reprimanded. You wouldn't do anything.
Abductor detected. Liquidate targets within Alec time frame.
Commencing
Hostile
mission.
forces detected. Prepare to engage. Will explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will law element effect accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Enemy abductor struck. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Nothing to it.
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor destroyed. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%.
Right.
Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 80%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%.
Nothing to it.
Will-Awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will-Awe element
Nothing
effect
to it.
accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will-Awe element
Nothing
effect
to it.
accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries. Will explosion detected in enemy abductor.
Take this!
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor destroyed. Neutralize all remaining abductors. Will awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Will awe element effect accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will awe element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Will awe element effect accumulation at 80%. Electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Operation successful. Filing OPS post-engagement report.
I can feel my sentence shrinking.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Greetings, seniors. I've got an important message for you from the Office for Peace and Stability. Do not undertake any operation that has not been officially assigned to you. This is a serious infringement of the People's Code. If your old pal person hears about you taking on operations on your own accord, he will not be very pleased. For the greater good. Greetings, seniors. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Remember the 3 C's.
Abductor detected. Liquidate targets within Alex time frame.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Hostile forces detected. Prepare to engage. Will all element effect accumulation at comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Will all element effect. Will all element explosion detected in enemy abductor. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Will all element effect accumulation at 40%. Will all element effect enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Enemy abductor destroyed. Neutralize all remaining abductors. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Enemy abductor destroyed. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
That's it.
Will all element effect accumulation at 40%. Will all element effect accumulation at 80%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will all element effect accumulation at 80%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Will all element effect accumulation at 40%. Fire element effect accumulation at 40%. Ice element effect accumulation at 80%. Will all element effect accumulation at 80%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will all element effect accumulation at enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Electro enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Freezing detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Will all element effect accumulation at 80%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Ice element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Will all element effect accumulation at 80%. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will all element effect accumulation at 40%. Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Will all element effect accumulation at 80%. Will all element effect accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Fire detected in enemy abductor. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor. Lula element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Freezing enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Lula element electrical shock detected in enemy abductor. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Explosion detected in enemy abductor.